Right, so sorry about that slightly funky camera angle, because in this video we're having a look at this here, which is the Camlink TP-2100 tripod. We're going to run through some of the things that I don't think are so great about it. There is some good things to be said about it, but there's quite a few bad as well. Firstly, it's very sort of wobbly, flimsy. It doesn't feel at all sturdy. I suppose that's what you get if you spend $19.99 on a tripod. But it does what it needs to do. You've got the legs here which are sort of collapsible in 2 stages, so it's kind of good in that sense. You can set it to a variety of different heights. In terms of the controls themselves, you can rotate the camera on a sort of a flat axis. You can also incline it up and down, and you can also sort of set it sideways or a couple of sort of degrees along here. One of the things I don't like is it seems to sort of be sort of like a teeth system, so there's only certain angles that you can actually lock this off at. There's about 5 different positions, so it doesn't allow you full flexibility to be able to line something up exactly as you want it. So if you're not using quite perfectly even terrain, it's a bit difficult to get a shot absolutely level on the camera without having to tweak it on something like Photoshop. That's one of the complaints. Again, like the overall build quality is another. The quick release mechanism on the top here, so you've got this little lever. I can pull that, which allows me to take it off. So that's kind of handy. I can remove the camera from the tripod without having to screw it and unscrew it. If I want to take a picture on the tripod, take it away, take a freehand picture. But you've got this little mechanism here. I'll just show you how it works on the camera. You've got this little mechanism here which it's got like a little butterfly type clip on the bottom, which, especially if you've got chunky fingers, is very difficult to try and get your finger under and pop out. And then you need to sort of just screw that into the bottom of the camera on the little thread bit. So this bit here is a bit tricky to use because it's just not an ideal design. They could have just used like a little thumb screw or something like that. It would have made it much easier, much quicker to attach it and detach it. And once you've sort of nipped up the controls, they're very, what's the word I'm looking for? They're not particularly smooth. It's sort of a bit juddery trying to get something lined up, get the shot lined up perfectly well. It is a bit dodgy. The worst thing about it though is this extendable height here. So if you wind this up, this bit here is very wobbly. I mean, all the movement there you can see is just in this little neck section. It does get a bit better if you really tighten this screw up on the back, which sort of locks the height off, but that doesn't feel like it will take much force to strip the thread. That sort of steadies it out a little bit, but even then there's still a lot of movement. So overall, I'd probably give this one a 5 out of 10. Not great, does the job, but not excessively well.